K-pop Demon Hunters Haja Boy's breakfast meal and Huntrix meal have just dropped at McDonald's. They're calling this a battle for the fans. What do you say to that, Rumi?
It's not a battle. So glad the Saja boys could take breakfast and give our meal the rest of the day.
It is an honor to share.
No, it's our honor.
It is our larger honor.
No, really. Stop.
You can really feel the respect in this battle. Pick a meal to pick a side.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's while supplies last.
Are you stuck staring at your W-2? Are tax refund worries holding you back? You probably have FOMO, the fear of messing up. The fix? Using TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They find every credit and deduction to help you get every refund dollar you deserve, or your money back. It's time to overcome your fear of messing up and get your taxes done right. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app.
This is 70,000 tons of metal, the original, the world's biggest heavy metal cruise. 60 bands, 4 days, 1 cruise ship, only 3,000 tickets. It's like having an all-access backstage pass. January 29th to February 2nd, 2026. From Miami, Florida to Nassau, the Bahamas, and back. Go to 70,000tons.com and book now.
Yes.
Did you say 5th?
That's what Sven said, but I don't know if he's...
Because we did Barge to Hell.
Oh, you guys were on the barge?
Maybe.
I did not go on
2012. And have we done, is this...
Because I saw you on here like 2016, 20...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So maybe...
I think this is the third 70K.
Uh-huh.
But four of these boats total or whatever.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We did one in Europe as well, so yeah.
Do they do these in Europe as well?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Called Full Metal Cruise. It's like the Wacken organization doing this.
Oh wow.
cruise.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How does it compare festivals to doing like the landlocked festivals or the boat festivals? Do you prefer one or the other, or?
Well, I mean, we've been doing a lot of cruises now, and it seems like, there's a lot more of them coming. And the Full Metal Cruise was great. That was really cool. Great.
But it's kind of exotic in a way.
Yeah, I mean it's a different setting, obviously, and a different vibe, and you're kind of stuck on a boat together, right? Which is cool in a way.
Is it like cruise ship like this?
Yeah, it's not as big, but pretty damn big.
Kind of.
Yeah. It was pretty insane.
Very big.
Yeah, a lot of drinking. When you're on a ship,
there's not much else to do, right? You just kind of
there's way too many people that you know, and it's like you have to lock yourself in. If you don't want to drink, it's like.
Right.
But it's fun. It's a different setting, but we enjoy being on regular tours and doing one-offs as well. So.
What was last night like? Because I mean, you were half a song in, and the skies opened.
Yeah, but not.
It was a little sprinkly.
It was sprinkly.
Come on, that was more than sprinkly.
Okay.
Maybe it didn't feel that bad on stage.
I was in the pit taking pictures, and I had to get out after like the middle of the second song because I didn't want to get my gear ruined.
It went away after like the third or fourth.
Right.
Song.
I got a little bit stressed because I knew the band before had to cancel, and Amorphis had big problems. So it was like, oh shit, it's coming back, but it never really got bad on stage, at least.
So that doesn't affect you guys when you're playing? You just kind of roll with the punches?
We're from Sweden. We're used to shitty weather.
I would say the drum pedals were slippery, though.
And the stage was for me with my mock.
That's what I'd be worried about. I'd be worried about face planting on the stage.
I think it was 5 serious incidents where I almost did it. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
So that was the bad part.
Yeah.
Besides that, it was fine.
And besides all the electricity that you're surrounded by in the water?
Yeah.
So there's that.
There is that, right? All in the name of rock and roll.
Yeah. Now you tell me.
Right.
Curly beard.
So let's see here. You working on any new material? Because the last one was, what, 22?
Yes, we are. There's some stuff coming up for sure. I don't know. It's hard to say exactly where we're at. We recorded some drums for some of the songs, and we're going to spread it out a little bit. But it sounds very promising.
We're in the process, and we have songs enough for
more than an album.
like more,
that's
2
true,
albums.
yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we're in the process of recording. We're not sure when we're going to release yet, but there'll be some new stuff.
So, just a sneak peek question then: is it more atmospheric like the newer stuff, or is it more like razor edge heavier like the early stuff?
I would say mix.
Yeah, it's kind of both.
Yeah, it has sort of both. Yeah.
Intentionally like that, or is that just the way it comes out?
It just happens, I think. I mean, that's the way we write. I mean, that's the kind of songs we do.
Yeah, I mean, we're wanting maybe things to get a bit more heavier. We've done a lot of. I mean, there's going to be some fast-paced stuff as well, but I think we're going to work a bit more with sort of depth and heavy.
Like
elements.
more aggression, like natural born chaos kind of heavy stuff?
Yeah, I guess you could make that reference, but still it's going to be different, I guess, maybe blend it up with the more recent stuff. Sort of
when you guys are writing, because I don't know how many albums you're in, there's quite a few records now, but do you think about not releasing or not writing and releasing the same record? Like you don't want to go back and do Natural Born Chaos, but you don't want to step outside of Soilwork wheelhouse either, right?
No, but I think that we created our own little world where we can go quite, diverse within our sound, and I think that's a beautiful place to be, if you're stuck with, 2 albums, Natural Born Chaos or Stabbing or whatever,
right.
Trying to rehash that or stay within that little, universe, it's, that could be quite boring. So I think we managed to do that, and people are expecting to be a bit surprised with each and every release, and I think that's what makes us fairly unique in what we're doing.
Do you, like, when you're writing, are you concerned about, hey, maybe my hardcore Soilwork fans are not going to take the journey with us? Like, I don't know how to pronounce this word, that's a very Swedish word, but how do you...
Övergivenheten.
That. Yeah. Like, do you... Sorry, I'm not even going to try.
It's okay.
I know my limits of language, but do you worry, like, some of your fans may not take the journey, on some of those records when you're writing it, or do you just go for it and hope they do?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not that worried about that anymore. I mean, and of course you want people to like it,
right,
and feel what you feel and all these things.
At the same time, you can't please everybody.
No, it's impossible. So I think
impossible.
we sort of abandoned that thought a long time ago.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thought, because if you try and write for other people, first of all, there's a million other opinions, but also it becomes less organic, right?
Yeah.
Also, over the past few years, we gained a lot of new fans that are picking up on the newer albums.
Mm-hmm.
So it's also that to consider, like we're moving forward, so we cannot just go back and copy the first album.
Right.
Yeah.
So show tomorrow. Oh, when do you play again? Today?
This afternoon. Yeah.
Oh wow, 2 in a row. That's different for this thing. It's usually every other, right?
Yeah.
Is it a different set you're playing on this one?
Completely different.
Yeah.
No repeats at all. So.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Is it old school stuff as well, a mix, or is it a?
It's a good
am I
mix.
waiting to be surprised?
Yeah.
It's a good mix.
Yeah, it's a good.
It's a cocktail.
Yeah, nice little cocktail.
That's
With
It's a dirty Swede. There's the
dirty.
there's
What was in that thing again? Do you remember?
No. Kahlua. I think it was sort of like a White Russian,
Oh
but
yeah,
your
it was
version
White
of
Russian
a White
based,
Russian.
and I threw something else in there, and it became the dirty Swede. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
What did you throw in there?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to watch.
I want it.
He also made Swedish meatballs there that day. That was.
Maybe it was the juice from the meatballs and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
Frozen meatballs.
That'll make you quit drinking pretty quick.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes.
What's the plans for touring this year? Festivals and that kind of thing, or are you hitting the road as well?
A few festivals, and then we're doing the Amen Amarth and Orbit Culture tour in Europe. It's going to be a massive one.
Nice. How difficult is it to play in the States? Is it something that's...
It is pretty damn difficult at the moment, yeah.
We're working on that.
Yeah. I know it's the metal scene here in the States is drowning because nobody makes it over.
No, it's just too damn expensive.
Yeah.
And it's a process. I mean, it's a really difficult process as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, wheels are in motion with it. We're trying to get it done, but it's not easy.
Right.
We do want to come back for sure. But
Okay. So let me, I wrote a couple down. That was just off the top of my head. But so you guys have helped drag Melodeath into the modern age with hooks, grooves, and experimentation. Do you prefer the razor edge chaos or the expansive atmospheric era of your stuff, or do you lie somewhere in the middle?
Need both.
Yeah, like a combination of those things sounds pretty good to me. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So do we have time for an out of the box question? Just
I guess sure. Yeah.
Totally out of the box.
Yeah.
If Soilwork's discography was a city, which album would be its neon lit heart, and which one the abandoned industrial district?
Oh, nice.
Well.
I can skip them if you don't like them. I just like to play around and be outside the box just a tad.
That's a fun question.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm blank.
Next one.
Well, neon lit heart. I would go personally go for Panic Broadcast as like a neon lit heart a little bit, and maybe I don't know. Or maybe not.
Oh, that's a tough one.
That's a tough question.
Sorry, just sometimes I pull some out of the box.
Yeah.
One more tough one, see if it works.
Yeah.
See if it lands.
Gonna keep me awake all night thinking about this, you know.
If melodic death metal itself could dream, would its dreams sound more like the relentless pulse of Figure Number 5 or the widescreen melancholy of Verkleiten? Man, I got all four of you.
No, but Verkleiten.
Yeah. Probably Verkleiten.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Verkleiten.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go back. Sorry.
That's fun.
I always add a couple in there, and sometimes they lead to like really wacky conversations,
Yeah.
and sometimes they don't. So whatever it is.
Yeah.
Let's do this. You're stranded on a deserted island. We just came from Nassau. 3 records, all eternity. Assuming you've got a solar-powered player, what are they gonna be?
Rainbow Rising would be one for me. I'm talking for me now. Some Rush album maybe, and I don't remember which. Grace Under Pressure, I think I would take. And
Yeah, that's fantastic.
You like that one better than Permanent Waves?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, I do that. It's something with that one for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Probably ABBA Arrival, Sweet, Give Us a Wink, and Rocky IV soundtrack.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I don't even know what's on the Rocky.
Really?
Oh, maybe I do.
It's amazing.
Are you like?
You gotta check it out.
You're not joking me around here. That's a real.
No, I'm dead serious.
I don't even know what that would be. What do you got, Bjorn?
Yeah, I'm trying to. These are all.
So I think for me, it's like Diary of a Madman. Have to have that.
Yeah, it's.
Maybe Operation Mindcrime, the first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would actually go for Rage for Order.
That's an underrated, great record
Yeah.
for sure. I don't know what they were doing with their hair or what everything was going on there, but that was a great record.
Storm of the Lights, Bane, Dissection.
Yeah.
That's an interesting choice.
Yeah. That's yeah. One of the best.
What's the metal climate in Sweden now? Is it still pretty?
It's pretty good, I would say. A lot of young bands coming out, a lot of thrash bands, death metal bands. So it's.
What do you think the reason so many great bands come out of like those Scandinavian countries like Norway, Sweden, and Finland, as opposed to, you know, the United States or wherever? Because you've got an inordinate amount of great bands that come from Scandinavia, right?
I mean, there's always been the possibility for when we grew up, if you wanted to play, there was a possibility to play, even if you didn't have any instruments. There was always rehearsal space where you could borrow a guitar or whatever. There was always free music school and all that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, that's a big possibility, and
That's one of them, I would
Yeah.
say. And also the fact that we have a lot of bands from Sweden, in our case, that has kind of made it quite big and being an inspiration, and we our idols, so to say, that we want to.
Yeah, that it's possible to actually, you know.
We can see that it's possible to do this, and it makes you grab that guitar or microphone or whatever you want to do, and work for it because you see it's possible. So.
In the back of my head, I always thought it was the weather or the 24 hours of darkness. Or
It's one.
There's that.
Might have something.
Actually, I think
like going out and playing football because you gotta. It's too dark out.
I'm from the very north of Sweden, where it actually is dark around the clock in the winter. So I snowmobile and play guitar. That's what I did.
Right. That was my point. Right. That's how I figured. I'm like all these people in Finland or wherever they're not doing anything outside, so that's where it comes from. But it is a very inordinate amount of bands, I think, and good bands, not just like a bunch of shit bands.
No, that's true.
Well, it's good. I mean, it's a good environment for like getting good at your instrument, really, because I mean, there's the like solitude, the weather, and all that stuff. So I mean, yeah. And also, I mean, it's a small country, so I mean, if one band makes it, there's a good chance you'll be able to meet them and talk to them.
Right.
Because I mean, Gothenburg, where I live, that's a small city.
Right.
In comparison to any U.S. city, it's a small one. So
But that's also one of the ones that made the biggest impact on the world, right?
Yeah, but you can go out in a bar and you
stuff.
can meet two of the old In Flames guys or Drag Tranquility guys, like on a Saturday. It's
just hanging.
Yeah, it's like that. So I think that's a big inspiration to do it as well. It's real.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Awesome. So I guess what's next then? You guys head home from here?
Yeah.
Yeah, keep working on the album this spring. Yeah.
A few festivals.
Yeah, some festival.
Tour in
The
fall.
European ones?
Yeah.
Awesome. As I said, I hope it wasn't too bad. I know it was all over the place, but I try and mix it up just a
Well,
little
that's
bit.
good. That's good. We like that.
It makes it interesting.
That's what I hope to do, yeah, because everybody always asks what's
But also you put us on a, what's it called? It's like
Hot seat?
on the spot.
If you think about it later, we still got a day and a half. I can turn the camera on if you come. If you find yourself sitting up at night and thinking about that right
You get a call for it.
Yeah.
What's your room number?